Already, it is already the June 2026 State of My Galaxy, which also means halfway through the year. Seems like this year is flying. It actually feels a lot faster than last year. Last year, at least January and February felt a little slow, and then it kind of picked up around March. This year, it's just like, dang, we're already in July? This is ridiculous. Anyhow, let's just get into this, though. So one thing right out the gate, as you see, we're going to have Grogu and Anzelans come to the game pretty soon. This event will launch tomorrow, which will be a Tuesday. Actually, nope, I was going to say July 1st. Nope, it's June 30th tomorrow. So last day of June is when these guys become available. Anyhow, as far as any achievements and all that I've done, well, one is I recently unlocked Ahsoka. I mean, I do have a video already up of that, so if you watch my channel regularly enough, you should already know this, but I'm just going to say it anyways. One thing that's been a little bit annoying is getting her to relic status has been taking absolutely forever. And it's because she has needed such a ridiculous amount of the stupid Karatech things. Unfortunately, right now, I'm held up behind this, which is actually a normal thing. I'm at 41 pieces of this, which, you know, they only had it available in regular energy. They had a pack before that I could use some of the MK1 material, I think it is, or currency, I mean, but I didn't have enough, so I couldn't buy it, and now it's available for nothing. But as a side note, I did go and buy all of this energy that I could for the day. That's at least worth 50. Like, see, I'm up to 100 now, so I did buy that. Looks like you get 120, so I had 360 energy that I spent, and all these mother effers gave me was 8 of these. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. 360 energy and all I can get is 8 pieces? Like, I should have had plenty enough energy to get this to 50 and still had some left over. That really bluntly pissed me off. But anyhow, she's super close to gear 12 at least, and then it's the long grind to get her to relic status, which I need to do because I need to be able to have her beefy enough so I can get her ultimate unlocked, because for now, this is a little bit too hard. She's nowhere near strong enough. I've already tried, and we just absolutely get destroyed. It doesn't really, I don't think it really says per se what her power level should be, like the other tiers have recommended before. I thought they did at least, I don't know, but this one doesn't say, so I don't know what I'm supposed to be, but I'd at least like her to be relic. That might help, you know, but anyhow. That'll be coming in a while. My failed attempts have been recorded, so when I do finally release this video, whenever it's available, you'll see that. Anyways, in conjunction with that, because he is her lifter, I'm also working on Ezra. The problem with Ezra, though, is he also has a million of these that he needs. Only difference is his are to go to gear 12. Ahsoka's weren't. As you saw, she's ready to go to gear 12. I just need that relatively basic piece. So anyhow, that's a little bit stressful. I got 2 characters to work on, and also he has 3 Omicrons, which are, where are they? They're Grand Arena, so that's good, but still. So there's a lot of work there. Getting him to relic status, getting his mods up to 6 dot at least, and getting him his Omicrons. Ugh. Anyway, as we see, I have Admiral Radis sitting here. He's been here for quite some time now, sitting at relic 5 because of a lightspeed token that I had a little bit ago. But I might have to put a little bit more, I don't know, serious attention onto him, because he's the last requirement for me to be able to unlock the profundity, which actually it says event starts in 3 hours. That kind of sucks. Like, how often does this come around? Is it like the Leviathan, or it's once a month? Because, ugh, I'm so close. You know what I mean? Like, it's coming soon and I'm going to miss out on it. Should have been working on him. But anyhow, yeah, I might as well get going on getting him to Relic 9 so then we can have access to that at least and finally unlock that ship. I'm sure it'll take forever to get to 7-star, but you gotta start sooner than later, right? I guess while we're speaking of him, I did also get, what would she count as? Rogue One. There it is. I did get Jin up to Relic 8. The reason I got her to Relic 8 is, one, because I figured she's kind of like a lifter, if you will, for Radis. So I'm like, he needs to be Relic 9 just to be able to access the Profundity event. And I figured with her being like a lifter, so to speak, I might as well have her at something better than just Relic 7. I didn't want to waste the resources to get her to Relic 9, but I figured Relic 8 would be a decent stopping point. Which also, ironically, the ship that she's a part of, Cassian was a part of, and he needed to be Relic 8 for something, so I'm like, oh, well, that's funny, they're both Relic 8, now I'm thinking I might as well just get K2SO Relic 8 someday, so at least then the whole trio is Relic 8. But that'll be in the future. I'm not worried about K2SO right now. Really don't care at all, actually. Anyhow. So, back to this. A random character that I've been working on is Imperial Probe Droid. Originally, he got favorited because I needed somebody to spend ship energy on, since I don't really have anything to farm for in the ships. And I had nobody that could use ship energy because there was just a lot of Chirotechs, which that uses regular energy. So I favorited him, got him up to Relic status, and I figured I'd just blast him up to Relic 7 because I do have his Omicron on him. And yeah, he's only been gear 12, so I'm like, I might as well make him as useful as I can. So yeah, get him to Relic 7, which will be pretty soon. He's already Relic 5, so been working on him. We have Disguised Clone Trooper up here at Relic 5 6-star. This was actually due to a Lightspeed token. I think originally he was sitting only at like 5-star, maybe even still 4-star, and I didn't work on him at all. He was level 1, no gear, no nothing. And then normally what I try to do is I go for a character that's already 7-star, and then I want to use the Lightspeed token. But then I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm better off using it on a character that has a long ways to go, because now this saves a lot of time on my farming. You know what I mean? Do I want to have to farm all the stars? I mean, all the shards to get a character's stars up, or do I want to get a little bit of a speed run? Like, see, now all I have to do is get him 1 star. Get him from 6 to 7 versus from 4 to 7 or whatever he was, you know? Anyhow, one thing I will say is I used him in Order 66 raid, and he's actually pretty good. His well-executed ambush move, that's a pretty solid move. He was doing serious damage in that thing. In that raid, and at first I was confused because I was like, whoa, why did I never realize this before? And then I was like, oh yeah, duh, because I never used him before. I just recently got him beefy enough to be usable. So yeah, he's really good, at least in that raid. I like him. So I'm looking forward to A, getting him to 7-star, and B, being able to increase his relics, because obviously I can't do anything about that now. 5 is the max you can be when you're not 7-star. But yeah, he's actually pretty good. Anyways, moving on. I think everyone else is roughly the same, but I might have got him the 7-star this month. I don't remember. It was either this month or last month. I do want to get him beefed up more too, though, just because A, Order 66 raid, B, you know, these characters are like the core team for Lord Vader, and C, they are needed for requirements for Jedi Master Mace Windu. I forgot about that initially, but yeah, so the quicker I can get them beefier, the better. Then I can unlock him too, you know? So anyways, but the problem is, like I was starting to say, is he also needs this crap. And at this point, I think I'm better off working on Ezra than working on him, so he's kind of just going to be sitting there for a little bit. Darth Vader Duel's End, he's sitting here favorited. A couple reasons for that. One is because after I got Probe Droid to Relic status, I needed somebody to use ship energy on, so I was looking through and I decided on him. I like to use a 7-star character instead, because at least then they're capable of getting maxed out. But Darth Vader Duel's End is pretty solid. I've been using him a lot in certain game modes like Conquest and stuff, and as long as Papa Palp is alive, you know, he keeps reviving, and it's pretty awesome. Like, for now, he's kind of weak when I use his attacks, only because, you know, he's only 5-star, he's only gear 12, like, he's not really fully beefed up. But I'm thinking, maybe when I can get him beefier, get him to 7-star, get him to Relic 8 or something, maybe he'll be a lot more impressive, and it'll be pretty awesome. So for now, anyways, he's my guinea pig for using ship energy, and eventually I'll get him to at least Relic 5, you know, until he can get further along when he's 7-star. Another thing I was thinking is, I might give him his Omicrons. He has 2 of them. And, you know, like I said, I do use them in certain game modes here and there. Maybe I could use them in Grand Arena, and this could be valuable. Slap his 2 Omicrons on him and make him even better. So that'd be cool. So I think that's about it for the core stuff up here. Nothing else has really changed. Everybody else is kind of the same for now, until I have a moment to actually work on them. But let's just go through and find what Omicrons we've done and or what other characters I've already worked on and they've become unfavorited. Oh, as a side note, one thing I do want to do is I never cared about giving him his Omicron before because it's territory wars and you gotta be no GLs and blah blah blah. And for the longest time I was using him with GLs. You know, I used him with Jedi Master Kenobi. And yeah, I just didn't really care. It doesn't seem like that good of an Omicron. But now that I have the Omicron for Kelleran back, and he's not a GL, and my guild usually wants, well, not wants, but they'll have a node where they say, you know, deploy territory war Omicron characters here. So I'll put his team there, and yeah, it just feels like it might be cool to slap down Qui-Gons, because that would be quite a bit of Omicrons on one team. I could have Kelleran Breck, Qui-Gon, and Mace Windu. 3 Omicrons. And currently, right now, I have a Datacron as well. So that makes 3 Omicrons plus a Datacron that can be on that team. I wouldn't say it's going to be unstoppable, but it could be halfway impressive at least. Anyways, as a little side note, I just saw this, so let's just do that. Boom. Now he's got all of his mods, gold 6 dot. There you go, Kelleran. Congratulations. Anyhow, continuing. I'm trying to think if there's anybody I've leveled up recently. I mean, obviously, I talked about Jen Erso. She got to Relic 8. I don't know if there's anybody else, though. I don't really remember. I'm also trying to think of Omicrons. Who did I give an Omicron to? I just had it earlier, too. Now that I'm making this video, I can't remember. I can't believe there's nobody else I really worked on. I feel like I've been working on a lot of characters. Oh, one thing I noticed today, too, that I kind of forgot about, as I gave the Great Mothers both of their Omicrons. I don't know if this happened this month or when this happened, but, you know, they're double Omicroned up as well. Which I guess is cool, especially in Territory Wars, you know. Maximizes the output for that goofy squad of Night Sisters, you know. Brutus might have made it to 7-star this month. I mean, Relic 7 this month. I know I have been working on him. I don't remember if that was this month or last month, though. Whenever it was recently enough. Oh, as a side note, now that I saw Finn, so I was thinking for territory battles, I might start working on my Hut Cartel characters and get them all to Relic 8. At least, because there's a note in territory battles, well, the Rise of the Empire territory battles, that you need to have Hut or Jabba team, and the only option I have is Boba. Oh, I can't beat the node with just Jabba and Boba, so I was thinking, well, I could get Chrysanthemum to Relic 8 at least. You know, he is a tank. Boosh is pretty good. I could get her 8. Skiff Guard is not the best, but I could get him to Relic 8 just for the purpose of this territory battle. So I was thinking about that, just so then I can still compete in it. Like, I feel like it's an easy enough node. I just need to have the characters strong enough. So that's something I might do. I don't know. At the same time, it is Relic 8. Relic 8 is kind of some work. I don't really feel like putting in work like that. So I don't know. We'll see. I hate that it takes me all the way back. Like, I was just trying to look at that one character what I gotta go all the way back for and then find where I was. How annoying. Ugh. Anyways. Oh yeah, Brutus. There we go. We're getting close. I swear there was more characters that I worked on, like more random ones, kind of like how I'm working on Imperial Probe Droid, but I can't remember. Nothing's really jumping out at me either. This is annoying, because I feel like this happens every month, and then like as the month goes on, I'm like, didn't I work on such and such? I don't think I said that last month, and it's just like, oh, I probably didn't, because I forgot. And then the month comes, and I'm like, I'm gonna say it now, I gotta recap it, and nope, I forget again. Ugh. Well, I don't know. I think actually this month I got Mace up to Relic 8 as well. I kind of alluded to him, but I forgot to get into it. So, where is he? Come on, Samuel L. Jackson, where you at? How many Zetas does he have? Because that'll help me find him too, if I know how many Zetas. He has, I feel like he has 3, but I don't know. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he does have 3. Okay. So anyways, I recently got him up to Relic 8. The whole point of that was because I have an Omicron. I mean, a Datacron, and it focuses on him. So I figured, well, I guess I might as well get him beefy enough. He was Relic 5, I think, last month. So I got him to Relic 8 just because Relic 7's kind of lame nowadays. So I got him to 8 for that little bit of an extra boost and just to make that Datacron a little bit better. I mean, at the end of the day, unfortunately, this Mace still sucks. He should be good, but he's not. The original version really sucked. Then they reworked him and, well, he still sucks. But he's a sucky Relic 8. I mean, what are his stats anyways? He's got... His protection is not bad. Actually, his health's not bad either. They're both pretty close. So at least he has decent enough health and protection, I guess. Damage, pretty mid. Special offense is decent, but I don't really know what a special move is versus a regular move. You know, this isn't a Pokemon game, so I don't know. Where the heck, you know, hold on. Because I'm pretty sure I worked on, yeah, Stap with a, Lightspeed token. I guess I didn't favorite him for whatever reason. I wanted to. I don't know why it didn't happen. So yeah, I had a Lightspeed token. I think the Lightspeed token wasn't one that I bought, though. It was one from, let me just go to it. Come on, from this. I'm pretty sure it was this one right here that I used to get him up to where he's at. So he's not too beefy. He's only 4-star still in Relic 1, but, you know, Lightspeed token did that for free because prior to that, I think he was still only 4-star, but he was nothing. I didn't work on him at all. He wasn't leveled up, not geared up, nothing. So, unfortunately, though, I do need to still farm for him. He's only 5-star, right? Yeah, so I still got a ways to go there and such. Although, I have kind of forgotten about him because he is sort of a Grievous lifter, which obviously is good. So, I do need to work on him just for the purpose of that, just to make my Grievous squad a little bit better. I just keep forgetting. Anyhow, back to all. Just slap it down this way. Who we got coming along, actually? I got some characters we can talk about that are coming close. I got Darkside Ray, which, so close. I need 6 shards. Like, how lame. But I am pretty excited for her because she is Kylo's lifter, and that could be pretty awesome. I mean, so far, anytime I go up against a team with her, it's never really that juicy. I still can take it out fairly easily with the right squad. But it still can't hurt to have her on the team. It's also something that's kind of like an obvious, easy choice. Because always with these First Order squads, both Phasma lead with her Omicron, and the Kylo team, the SLKR teams, I never really know what to put. So at least this helps mildly. I know SLKR and her, and then I just gotta figure out the other 3 slots. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. There's 2 Conquest characters I'm looking forward to. Her and Stranger. Stranger is obviously pretty awesome. And really helps out with, what is it, unaligned characters? Yeah, 2 dark side unaligned, 1 Jedi, and 1 light side unaligned. So, yeah, he works very well with them, so I'm looking forward to him. The only problem is if I do want to get him, I'm going to need to definitely work on Starkiller, because he'll work great under the Stranger, and I'm going to need to work on Terran, because he's another one that will work great under him, so it's like, ugh, that'll be a lot of pressure, but I do have a ways to go. I mean, I'm only at 145 out of 330, so 110, 20, 30, you're looking at like 5 more conquests, and then I have them unlocked. 4 more if I can find some shards to buy of him in the meantime, but otherwise, you know, oh, dang it, so close. You know what? Screw this. There we go. Got it. So now 4 more conquests, and I'll have him unlocked. So I got some time, because it's usually like, what, 1 conquest a month? So you're looking at 4 months that I have to unlock him and everything. But anyhow, so yeah, as far as everyone else, I don't really care. I don't care about SM33. I don't care about Satele. I don't care about Maz Kanata. I don't care about Cobb. Like, whatever. And as far as in here goes, did I do anything? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think anybody got starred up or anything like that down here, like these weak characters. I have a lot of gear that I can apparently lay down on people, but I'm not doing it just because I feel like it might be useful for one of my other characters I'm trying to work on, like maybe GL Ahsoka, or Darth Vader Duel's End or whatever, so I'm like, I'm not gonna accidentally lay something down that I need elsewhere. I'll just wait until I know I'm good, and then I'll worry about slapping this gear down. Anyhow, I specifically chose Apo because Apo I've been oddly farming. I say oddly because I haven't really been farming it. What I've been doing is I've been going to the shop, and his shards have always been there, so I'm just buying them. They've been kind of cheap. It's been like 320 shards for an 8-pack. So he literally was 5 stars a few days ago, and then I bought shards, got him to 6-star. Now I've been buying shards still, and well, he's almost halfway to 7-star. Which again is fine because, like I said, you know, I'm trying to work on these dark side clones for the territory. I mean the Order 66 raid, and B that they're like the proper team for Lord Vader, and C the requirements for Jedi Master Mace. Although the only problem is Deba Balop is also a requirement, and I don't really know where to get her from. Well, figures Cantina. In theory, Cantina is the best place to have shards, but at the same time, that's also where you farm for relic material, and so it kind of sucks nowadays. I'd rather farm for relic material than farm for characters, and like that's probably where Vane is too. Yep. So, not a fan of that, but whatever. Anyhow. Just doing a quick scroll. I know I find this ironic because I unlocked Balin relatively recently, and I do want to work on him and get him beefy and all that, but it's just, you know, I unlocked Ahsoka, and I got Ezra that I have to work on, you know, her lifter and all that, so it's just kind of like, unfortunately, Balin is on the back burner for now. I gotta get those other characters worked on instead and get them out of here. Speaking of working on characters, I am working on farming for Luke to get him to 7-star. I was just looking at these packs. Imagine if I had enough, I could get him to 7-star on camera. Buy this one right here, 2,000. Boom. I'd have 3 extras, and he'd be 7-star. That'd be cool. But anyway, yeah, I am trying to work on him. It's just a slow grind. While we're here, I might as well just slap this stuff down. Technically, I was saving it for Ahsoka, but whatever. It looks like he can use it, and now he's got all 6-dot mods. So congratulations, Stormtrooper Luke. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. He didn't move at all. Never mind. I thought he was further up or something, and then he went down. I'm like, huh? Yeah, so maybe that's it. I feel like I'm definitely forgetting some characters. Like, I feel like I worked on a lot, but we just went through this whole list. I didn't see anybody really in here. Just Jin. And maybe Mace. And who else did I say? I guess there wasn't as many as I thought that I worked on. It's kind of very disappointing. Anyways, as far as, wrong thing. As far as ships go, I really don't think anything's happened other than Cassian's U-Wing, and the only reason for that would be because Cassian and Jin have both been up to Relic 8, so obviously that's adding a big boost to the power of the ship, but otherwise, I mean, I already had the ship unlocked and stuff, so nothing, like, really new is happening there. And I think everything else is largely the same, too, right? Just casually browsing. Oh yeah, I think I forgot about that. I got Zori Bliss up to Relic 7 recently too. Now that I'm thinking about that, was that this month? It might have been this month. I might have had like a Lightspeed token to get her to Relic 5, so getting her to Relic 7 was pretty quick and easy. I think that happened this month. I totally forgot about that. But I remembered because when I was working on her, I thought, well, she has a ship, but I know the ship isn't fully beefed up. Figures, Cantina. Jeez, it's technically the best area, but not when you're trying to farm relics. It's kind of funny, this other U-Wing's way down here, but one only has 2 crew, and, you know, 50% of them are Gear 12 still. Anyway, nothing changed there. I was just taking a look at it. This ship is one that I do want to get beefed up, too, because I have, you know, Captain Drogon at Relic 8, so I'm like, it has potential to be a good, strong ship. I just need to get it up there. And again, Cantina Energy, of course. Why not? You know, because I don't need it to farm relics. Ugh. Okay, so yeah. And then the other thing is the slow grind for Leviathan. As you see, I have 30 shards towards 5-star. It's because this event only comes around on the 20th of every month, so you can only get 10 shards per month. So, considering that I need this event to come around 4 more times to be able to get my ship up to 7-star, you're looking at July, August, September, October. So in October, I will have this at 5-star, which is ridiculous. October. And then it's going to be an even longer grind to go to the next one, 6-star, because then I'll need 80 shards since I will have 5 left over from this one. So that's 8 months. So October, November, December. That's 2 minus 6. So next June, in a whole entire year, I'll gain 2 stars. It'll be 6-star by next June. That's pretty psychotic how long of a grind this is. That is absolutely ridiculous. This ship is not going to be fully viable for quite some time. Jeez. Ugh. And technically you can do the battles for the Leviathan shards more often than just once. The problem is, though, is that it's something ridiculous, like 2,000 crystals or something. I don't have 2,000 crystals to refresh so I can get 10 shards. If you're gonna make me pay 2,000 crystals, give me at least like 50 shards or something better. 100 shards, like, jeez. Ugh, anyway. And I'm sure Profanity is gonna take forever to farm like that too when I unlock it finally. So that'll be exciting. Not. Makes me think of Borat, because I just watched Borat and he sucked at the not jokes. Anyways, what's this garbage? Oh, wow, okay, cool. Anyway, this is weird, but I guess that's all I got. I feel like I'm forgetting a lot, but I don't know. So anyway, I guess thanks for listening to this with me, and until next time, have a good one.